Yikes! Yikes! Double yikes! Yikes! Me and Mama Cornstar, we raised 3 kids. We got 3 kids out of the house. Oh, that's right. We had 3 kids. 3 kids graduated from high school, college, whatever. They're out of the house. We get to enjoy our freedom so many years. And now we got 4 moving back in. Cole, his wife, and the 2 kids are moving in with us. And what is going on? You're thinking, hey, you guys been cleaning out your garage. Now it's filling up. You'll have to watch Cole the Cornstar to get more of the details. They are doing a whole bunch of remodeling in their house. And you know how that dust, when you're working on it, it travels everywhere. So they're going to move in with us for a little while, I guess. The neat thing is we get to see the grandkids a lot. They'll be here. Have any of you had your kids move back in for a while? Write in the comments. How was it? Was it horrible? Was it good? Did you get some good experience out of it? We really can't have a baby crib even part-time parked behind Mama Cornstar's vehicle. How is Mama Cornstar supposed to get out? So we got to get this moved out of the way. I guess one thing with the kids going to be hanging around here more, that means me and Mama Cornstar might have to go on a little weekend vacation trips. Go somewhere, rent a little cabin, go to a hotel for the weekend, travel around, give them their little breaks, give us our little breaks. Just little things I'm thinking about.
Eds, what are you looking at? Hi. What is that? Huh? Oh.
I was kind of surprised to wake up this morning. We picked up a little flurry overnight. It's very, very little. As you can see, just a little white dusting. But what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna try to get a little gasoline down the road a few miles on one of the farms. We have our Gravedigger in a cold storage building. Should have got it home sooner, but I want to get home here in the heated shop at my place. I hope we don't need it this winter. It can stay quiet all winter. No, I would be actually really happy. Oh, it's hard to get in the mood to get that thing out, to be honest. But like I said, I hope we don't need it all winter. Well, here we go, guys, the Gravedigger. This is the one we want. This is one we bought years ago, and it was, I need to get it home someday and start it up and do some running. I think there was a couple things that need to be worked on it. Ellie, no. But right now, I think we'll just leave that one set. I want to try to make sure this one turns over first, and then if it turns over, we'll put gas in it, and hopefully everything's ready to run. Suppose we better check the engine oil just in case I don't see oil underneath it, but I still would hate to start it and find out for some reason it ran out over the summer. It looks good. I think we changed it last year when it was in our shop. Oh yeah, she's good, she's good. That is a good sign. Let's put gas in it, see if she'll start up. Last winter we went through this, Cooper and me. We put some new hoses on it, I think we put all new knives on it. The digging knives. What can happen in the winter time also around here, if we get a real nice snow before it gets super cold, the snow will make a really nice insulation. It packs in between the stones. We can dig most of the winter with the backhoe. Oh man, what was that? Hopefully I didn't rip out my jeans. Oh, and then I forgot to turn the gas on while I was up there. We'll see if she starts. Pretty impressed with that, but we got a pretty good fuel leak. I guess what's probably happened, the gasket around the little cup is probably dry. I'm just glad to hear it started right up. That's huge, but I don't want gas flying all over. All right, enough talking. We need to get this thing loaded up. I don't have the gas on enough yet. I was trying to run the gas slow so I don't drip very fast. This machine is actually 3-wheel drive, so they got a little cylinder, little hydraulic pump back here that runs the wheels. Always got to remember to pull them off when you get ready to go down the road. I do need to get a new wheel ordered. I see that one's starting to wear kind of bad. We will get the machine unloaded in here. We kind of got a full house right now. We got a couple tractors, 3 tractors in here we're kind of working on. Well, one's getting all beauty shined and looking pretty, but just take you for a show you what we're doing in here. This tractor here, basically it's in here getting a good cleaning, gonna get the oils changed, air filters, whatever, but this tractor just getting all pretty shined up. The little John Deere, the little 4840 you guys see me running around with, the radiator was starting to leak up top somewhere, had a little crack, so Cooper and Zach took the radiator out. Then we walk over here, which I would like to do one of these days if the boys would help me, like try to get the hoods off and stuff. If I can get them sitting up on a seesaw horses or something, it'd really be nice to try to give them a really nice wax, buff them, get them shining really nice, and it'd be easier doing it on the ground, chest or waist high. So this tractor is going to get a good cleaning. Well, we got everything apart, check belts, be a good time to change belts for like the radiator, air conditioning and stuff. Give that one a good check over. And then this one here, I didn't get to talk to the boys, but that one started leaking a little antifreeze too, probably a year or 2 ago. And I think it's on the bottom of the radiator, which kind of surprised me because in time goes, so it's probably in 10 years or so, me and my dad put a brand new radiator in that tractor. So I was really surprised to see it leaking, and maybe it wasn't a new one. Maybe we had the old one fits, but for some reason I think it was a new one. But they got that one out too. They took it to a radiator shop. So it'd be a good time to check the belts and everything on this one too, where the radiator's out. It's so much easier getting into them and getting them all replaced too. Well, I don't know why I'm sitting here looking at them right now. I can look at them later. Get the oils changed on this one. I'd love to give this one a really good wax job too and buff. But they got that one up there. But then there are things that I'd like to work on. But anyhow, back to getting this Gravedigger unloaded, and then I need to go get lunch for me and Cole and get to the next project. This is kind of one of them things too. I know, you know, what we charge for digging a grave and stuff. It's not like you just walk out the cemetery, start a piece of equipment and dig the hole and you're done. There is so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes. It isn't cheap keeping this stuff running. I think last year, just to go through this machine, we spent, I'm wanting to say over $3,000 just on some repairs for hoses, and it adds up. And then you got your upkeep of getting it home, getting it ready for the next grave. It takes its toll on these things when it's frozen. Let's get this thing unloaded. I'm going to start it up. Let her warm up, and hopefully one of these next days we can get checking it over again, make sure it's ready to go. One of the machines, it's kind of awkward for storage. Really won't like it. We really don't like it here in our big shop for when we're working on things, but we're going to have to. What happens with this machine when you take it out in the cemetery and you're running it, like these belts and stuff, warm. I just wonder how the belts are getting to be. The warm dirt, it gets muddy when it's running, and then it gets behind these belts and stuff. Well, then if you put it away out in the cold, once that freezes, you'll never get it started again. Where if you put it back in the heat, everything dries out. When we go to get it out for the next use, we start it, all that dry dirt will shoot out of there. It's the same with back in here in these joints and stuff. Well, in here too, this gets full of frozen dirt. Man, that's cold. Frozen dirt, and then I can't get my big slide to slide down. A bunch of different things. Well, we'll leave this sit for later, and it's in the warmth and everything, so that's a good thing. Let's go get some lunch.